A very good evening to you all, and welcome back to the channel on my first shift of the week. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend and the rain wasn't too bad. Oh my god, it was monsoon style. Right, so here we are, back in the driving seat. My first night. I've only got another crack. What I've got this week. I've got 2 weeks in December. No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks in December, so I've only got 4 weeks, 20 days of work, and then I'm off for a week. Well, from the 20th to the 28th, which is brilliant. Which is, you know, I'm well deserved. I think the amount of work that I've done this year, the hours that I've put in. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Christmas. It's all about families. It's all about families. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. I really am, because it's my grandson's second Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
And no doubt he'll probably get spoiled rotten, but as we can do as grandparents is spoil our grandkids. It's the norm. It's the given. It's the law.
Hello. What we got here then?
So, hope you had a great. Like I say, hope you had a great weekend. Friday, I didn't finish until bloody hell 11:30, and then I was meeting Woody at 12 o'clock at the driving range at the Belfret, because the courses were closed. Wishaw was closed. Well, it was only open. My course was only open from 10 to 18, I think. The front 9 was all totally closed. It was all waterlogged. So yeah, and I think we are forecast more rain this week. And I normally get up at 3 o'clock when I go to bed on a Saturday night. I'm normally in bed for about 7 o'clock, and then I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I don't I don't get to bed then until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I wake up at 7 o'clock ready for my night shift, because then I know that I've had a decent amount of sleep, ready for my night shift. When I got up at 3 o'clock, I came downstairs, and oh my god, it was just horrendous. It rained from, well, it was raining as I came down, but it was so hard. I've not seen rain like that in many years. And then it started tailing off about 8 o'clock in the morning. So for 5 solid hours, it was just horrendous. And of course, around our area and around around Warsaw, excuse me, it just floods, totally floods. The drains are absolutely horrendous, like everywhere else. The drains are really bad because they don't get cleaned. No money. There was a lot of flooding, and I've never driven up so many curbs before. And I went to pick up my daughters because my wife was doing the cooking. For some reason, she said, right, we're going to do the cooking this week, you can take a rest, which was brilliant. So I went out and picked my daughters up, and I passed this van. I don't know whether he got stuck, but the old guy, there was a guy out on the road with his wife, putting a long pole down into the drain to try and unblock it. Now, my daughter lives 12 mile away, so went there, picked her up, stayed there for a bit, loaded everybody up, and then drove back. And he was still there as I drove back, poking away at the drain. And the water had subsided a little bit because it had gone all the way across, and it was more or less up midway between the tyres. It was pretty bad. And as I drove past him, I went, bless you, mate, you're doing an absolutely sterling job there. Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. He was there for what must have been about 45 minutes to an hour just unblocking this drain. I thought, fair dues to you, mate. So yeah, that was that. Saturday, I didn't play golf. I looked after, no, in fact, I didn't look after my grandson. My wife took my grandson to a birthday party in West Bromwich. They went to this bouncy land, and apparently I've got to take him there on Friday. So I've got to try and find this place and take him, and hopefully it won't be as mobbed up as what it was, because he went to a kid's birthday party. Hopefully it won't be as mobbed, so it should be all right. So whilst my wife was out with my grandson and my 2 girls, I did a bit of cleaning. I did the ironing, did all the ironing, because my wife normally does the ironing on the Saturday. So I did all the ironing, cleaned all underneath the kitchen sink. I just had a bit of a clean head on, and then I went up, because in my house we've got a bathroom downstairs with a shower, and then upstairs there's a sort of ensuite shower that I use all the time. My wife, she's a bath person, I'm a shower person. I went and descaled that and cleaned it all, and it looks brand new. So yeah, that was my Saturday, and then obviously I went to bed early after tea, and then that was more or less my weekend. And here I am, back in the driver's seat. I wanted to pose a question to all you viewers out there in YouTube land, and to all my subscribers. Right, here's the question. How do you feel, or what is your opinion, or what is your take on transgender men being in women's toilets, changing rooms, in the women's space? How do you feel about it? Would it make you feel uncomfortable? This is probably speaking to the majority of women that are out there, and even men can have an opinion on it as well. But it's prevalent for more women out there that, you know, do you feel that your space would be violated if a transgender man was changing or doing what they do in ladies' restrooms? I don't go in ladies' restrooms. Yeah, just give me your take on it, because I do not think it should happen. I really don't. It is morally wrong, for a start, because he's a biological man at the end of the day, and not all of them have gone through their transitioning. They've still got men's body parts and stuff like that. So no, I think it's utterly and totally wrong. Just like I think it's wrong that transgender men should not be in ladies sports or women's sports or girls sports or any kind of sports that includes women. Transgender men should not be in there, because you wouldn't get a transgender woman swapping over to a bloke and getting in the ring with someone like Mike Tyson, or vice versa. You wouldn't get someone like Mike Tyson transgendering and then going into the women's ring. It just wouldn't. It's just absurd. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But yet, this is what they accept. They think it's acceptable. I think I mentioned it before. There was a competition that was in America, a shot putting competition with these 6 girls, and I felt so sorry for them. I really did. On a shot put competition, and there's a transgender in the competition. It was a boy, and every one of them went up to the front to throw the shot put, and then just walked away and walked off. All of them got banned. All the girls got banned for any future girls sports, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I cannot wait for Trump to get in office and start making some damn changes in that country, because that country needs a serious overhaul. And the same as this country as well. This country is going exactly the same way, if not worse. And they're on about, they're putting on Facebook about doing we want a re-election. There's been 1.5 million or 3 million votes, petitioners that have signed the petition already, and they want a new election. No, it's not going to happen. I don't think we're ready for I mean, we've only just got over the 100 days for the government's in at the moment, but I don't think we're ready for a re-election at the moment. I seriously don't think we are. As much as these other parties are spilling out their crap, yeah, we're going to do this, yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, no. Let's give it a year. if we can survive that long. Let's give it until Trump gets in office. I think when he gets in office, there's going to be some drastic changes in the world, and I think he's the guy that is going to bring it to the forum. He's the guy that's going to make changes, and I think he's the guy that's going to kick Keir Starmer's arse and tell him, listen, you limey bastard, get your country in order, and get out of NATO as well, because that is a complete and utter waste of a military body. The NATO, the UN, they're all corrupt. They're all lining their own pockets, and I'm not. No, that's it. I'm not going to touch on any more politics. But I think the question of the evening is: would you be happy with a transgender man being in ladies' not workspace, but in ladies' changing rooms, restrooms, where ladies gather and do their sporting activities or whatever, would you be happy with a transgender man being there? Because I bloody wouldn't. No way, not at all. That's my opinion. Leave me yours, please. Leave me any remarks. All welcome. I ain't had any for a while actually, and it'd be nice just to read some. It'd be great. That's it for me. I'm off down to Purfleet and then back. Yes, which is just what I need. Nice long run. Settle me in, and then that is me. I'm done when I get back. So look out for yourself. Take care. Look out for yourself. Watch out for those lunatics. They are everywhere. Like, subscribe, please. Leave me a comment, and I'd really appreciate it. I really would. Take care, guys, and I'll see you for my second shift tomorrow. Cheers.